So once recorded, we will share this on our YouTube channel so that you can come back later and watch and get more information. My name is Jasmine Alderson. I'm the spa director here at Lux Medical Spa. Lux has been open since 2014. We are co-owned by a dermatologist and a plastic surgeon. So Carmen Trawick, MD, is our dermatologist who also works and sees patients at May River Dermatology. And our plastic surgeon is Frederick Winiger, MD, who does cosmetic surgery with Winiger Plastic Surgery. We just opened our second location for Lux Medical Spa in Hilton Head, South Carolina, right in the Shelter Cove Shopping Center. We've been open there for almost a year. So today we're going to talk about Lumen Skincare and our newest 2.0 Lumen product that we've launched. It just came in office this week. Just a little bit of background about Lumen. Lumen was created by Dr. Winiger and Dr. Trawick, along with a chemist. So joining us today is Jamel. She is a Lumen expert who's worked closely with the doctors and with the chemist, John, who helped them develop this line. Before we get started, I'm going to send everybody a quick poll, and it just has some questions about kind of what we're going to be talking about today, but just so that we can get an idea of what you may be dealing with acne-wise or what skincare products you may be using, and this will help us to determine kind of which way to gear the talk. So I'm going to give everybody just a couple of minutes to fill this out, and perfect. I'm seeing the responses come in. All right, there's still about 3 people left to vote. So if those 3 people are waiting on you, go ahead and finish up there. All right, 2 left. And don't worry, your responses are not going to be shared with anyone. They're just, I think they're completely anonymous. All right, one left. Let's see, it's a 40-60 tie on question number 1. So we'll see if that last person, I wonder if that last person is me or you, Jamel. It might be. But so we'll go ahead. So for a show of hands, who here is dealing with maskne? Everyone knows maskne is one of the big topics right now with everyone wearing masks and it creating acne underneath. 40% of the people who are here today are saying yes, they are dealing with maskne. 60% of you are saying no, so congratulations, I'm one of the 40%, the yes. And then the second question was are you currently using any skincare products? And if so, what products or which brands are you using? So of course we put the brands here that we carry. So 60% of you are already using Lumen Skincare. That's wonderful. 60% of you have used Abaji. 80% have used Zoe. 20% have used Neocutis. Nobody here uses drugstore brands. That's impressive. You know the good stuff, where to get the good stuff. And 20% of you, it looks like, have used department store brands, which are very great brands too. So that's great to know. So thank you so much for filling that out. So to make sure I'm clicking the right buttons here. All right, so without holding us up any longer, I'm going to go ahead and let Jamel get started. Please know if you are either watching us via Zoom or you're watching us via Facebook, you can send me a message. On Zoom, just send a private message to Jasmine, and I will stop Jamel and we'll ask and get your question answered. If you're watching via Facebook, just type in the comments, and we will also get your question answered. All right, thank you so much. Jamel, it's all yours.
Thank you, Jasmine. So today we have our first slide up here, and we're going to talk about our new Lumen Acne FX Kits. And we are talking about acne care for every generation of skincare. And that is important because acne can occur at any age. It is most common among teens and young adults. And nearly 85% of individuals ages 12 to 24 experience some form of acne, but approximately 12% of women will have acne until the age of 44, yay us. And acne is ranked the #1 skin concern among women ages 18 to 59, which is interesting because we have so many things to be concerned about. After age 30, acne and aging become parallel concerns. So it's important that we have a regimen that addresses both concerns simultaneously. So we're going to talk about the products that do that in our FX kits. The most common causes of acne are excess oil production, inflammatory infection caused by P. acne bacteria, and abnormal keratinization, which is a buildup of cells, which requires exfoliation. So we want to address all of those. In addition, our unfortunate new Maskne concern is part bacteria and can also be partially a barrier function issue. So when we're talking about barrier function, that is our skin's protective barrier that actually prevents us from getting acne and rosacea and some of those other concerns. So we're going to talk about what we can do to normalize that as well. So one of the first products that is new to us in our Lumen line is our BPO cleanser. This we say is good for patients. Well, here we say 25 and younger. I'd really say 30 is kind of that knockoff point. So patients over 30, we're going to suggest something else. And that is because when we are young and everything functions the way that it's supposed to and life is good, we have what we call endogenous antioxidants. So those are antioxidants that we have inside of our body that will help prevent and fight different things. One of those things is aging. So under 30 years old, those endogenous antioxidants will help protect us, and we can use an ingredient like our benzoyl peroxide. Over 30 years of age, that same ingredient will actually cause aging. So it's extremely effective for our younger patients. It will help to fight bacteria, and it works really well without over drying the skin. It is really more for our oily patients. This product is a really nice foaming cream cleanser. So it's different than something that you might see in another line that you've tried before or something that you would get over the counter. Normally we would be talking about micronized BPO, benzoyl peroxide, and this is solubilized. So this is a much smaller molecule. It penetrates deeper into your follicle, into your pore, so it will treat it more effectively. You'll almost feel it in every one of your little pores, tingling and killing all of that bacteria. It is more gentle than typical benzoyl peroxide, so it doesn't over dry the skin if you're used to using it and you've used it in the past. This is a really nice option. And it is, here we say, specifically for young, oily acne patients. And so this is something that is in our Lumen Acne FX Kit for our under 30 group. For our over 30 group, I love this cleanser. This is our clarifying cleanser. So this one is going to be more anti-aging. So you're still going to address inflammation and bacteria, and you're going to help with exfoliation, but we now have hydroxy acids that are going to do that for us. So this is a really nice option for somebody that is even normal to combination skin that they can use for this benefit. You will get a nice foaming delivery out of it. It will leave your skin feeling really squeaky clean when you're done cleansing, but it won't leave it feeling dry. It will help to remove debris that you might have on the surface of your skin. If you're using vitamin A, that could be retin A, that could be retinol. We're going to talk about a different form of vitamin A today. Any hydroxy acids, if you're using salicylic or glycolic or any of those acids that help to exfoliate your skin, they might leave you with some little dry flakies on the surface of your skin, and this clarifying cleanser will help to remove that debris. So it will take off all of the oil and the debris from the day and just leave it feeling really great without it feeling too tight. This cleanser is suitable for all ages. It also has tea tree oil and lavender, so it does have a nice kind of medicinal smell, but it does smell really great. And those ingredients are in there because they provide additional therapeutic benefit for inflammation and bacteria. Moving on to our matte moisturizer. This is a very unique moisturizer. It is an oil-free product. It has a mattifying property, so it will absorb oil. If you don't like the look of oil on your skin, it will give you a matte finish, which can be really nice. It has a powdery finish to it, so it's very, very lightweight. But what this product does, it is a barrier repair moisturizer. So again, going back to our skin's natural protective barrier, this particular moisturizer has 3 ingredients that mimic our skin's natural barrier. So ceramides and fatty acids and cholesterol make up our barrier, and those ingredients are found in this moisturizer. So that will help to balance out your barrier, help to make sure that you do have protection from environmental stressors and damage. In addition to that, there is an antibacterial peptide in here, so that will also help in the treatment of maskne or the treatment of just general acne. And using a moisturizer is extremely important for our oily acne patients that are dealing with this, because we have a tendency to think that if we are oily, that we have enough moisture, but ultimately what happens is that our body is smarter than we are, and it will think that we'll start to dry our skin out, and it will think it needs to make more oil to balance that. So if you get too dry and you don't put some supplemental moisture into your regimen, your skin will actually create more oil. So you will have more to deal with than what you originally started with. This is a really nice option. We do have some other even more lightweight options in the Lumen line if you want something that's more of a lightweight hyaluronic gel, but this is a really cool new option that gives you a barrier repair without that heavy weight that you feel with a lot of different lotions. Our PM acne treatment is new and extremely effective. It is also anti-aging. So with a lot of acne treatments, we are treating bacteria and we're reducing oil production, but we might not be actually stimulating collagen and elastin. So our PM acne treatment is going to do that simultaneous treatment of acne, reduce oil production, but also stimulate the production of collagen and elastin so that we can help to keep our skin looking young as we are simultaneously fighting acne. So in this product, there's a 2% salicylic acid. And for those of you that have been using acne products in the past, I'm sure you're very familiar with this ingredient. Salicylic acid is an antibacterial. It is going to treat deeper inside of the pore. It is going to help us with the inflammation component that we deal with, but it's also a nice exfoliating agent. At 2%, it's not too strong. We're suggesting to just use this at night, every night if you can tolerate it, which you should be able to. If you can't, we can alternate it with that matte moisturizer and just use something moisturizing in between each day until you can build up the ability to tolerate it every night. In addition, this has a new vitamin A in it. So vitamin A can be retinol, can be retinoic acid. In this case, the vitamin A that's in here is different. So it will, again, it's going to reduce oil production. It's going to stimulate collagen and elastin. It also has an antibacterial benefit, which is very unique to vitamin A. And then in addition to that, it will help to inhibit the production of melanin. And what that is pigment that might result after a breakout. So whenever you hear somebody say PIH or post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, that is something that you get after you break out, where you no longer have the breakout or the acne lesion, but then you have a spot that is a constant reminder that you did have that breakout. And that can go on for 6 to 8 months if untreated with something that's going to brighten and even your skin tone. So this product will help to reduce that from happening, the possibility of getting that post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation after a breakout. We have a daily regimen that we include in all of our kits, but something that we can supply for you if you buy these products individually and want to just try a few of them at a time. But this daily regimen will come inside of the kit for you to look at every day if you need that helpful reminder. So it's so simple. Every day you're going to use your cleanser, whether that's our BPO or our clarifying is going to depend on your age and which one you'd like to use. You're going to use 1 pump of the cleanser on wet hands, wash it across your face. Then you're going to let that dry and apply your moisturizer. You're going to follow up with an SPF 30 or higher. So please make sure to use a sunscreen. We can help you find one for you if you don't have one that you're already in love with. That is a very important step. UV radiation will make acne worse. You do need to protect. If you're using a sunscreen that does not have zinc in it, I definitely urge you to get one. Zinc is also going to help in the treatment of acne. So step 3 is extremely important to not only stop and prevent future damage, but it will help with your addressing of acne. It will help you have a more successful result. Our nighttime regimen is going to, again, cleanse our skin with our cleanser, and then we're going to put on our PM acne treatment. So it's really, really simple. There's a lot of things that can be added in there if you need an eye cream or a neck cream, or you want to add an antioxidant to your regimen, and we can help you with those additions as well. So we
Jamel,
have our, yes ma'am.
we have a question.
Perfect.
Someone would like to know, would you recommend using a toner or a pad with this routine?
Thank you. That is a great question. Absolutely. If you have one that you're already using, that's great. You would use it after step 1 before step 2. So you would cleanse and then use your toner. We have our exfoliating toner, our clarifying toner. So if you wanted to use that, you're going to get even more exfoliation and bacterial treatment. And that's a great way to do that. If you have one that you're using that you love, you just make sure and put it in between step 1 and 2, and you can do that both AM and PM. So there are multiple types of toners. You can use one that's going to balance your pH of your skin, or you can use one that's a little bit more astringent or has some acids in it. And either one of those are great inside of your acne regimen. Great question. Thank you.
Yeah, we have one other question. They want to know, if I'm feeling really dry, can I do my HA gel, which is our hyaluronic acid gel, at nighttime too? If so, when do I add it in?
Okay, another really good question. So your HA gel is going to work differently than our matte moisturizer. So hyaluronic acid is great. It's super lightweight. It does something totally different than matte moisture because it is more of a moisture lock. It doesn't have or mimic your skin's natural barrier, but what it does is it keeps you from losing your body's natural water. So it will keep that in, but also it will draw water from the air. So it'll draw moisture out of the air towards your skin. So if you want to use your HA, I would do your cleanser, then do your HA, let it dry. That is a very important step. And then put your matte moisture over the top of it, or put your acne treatment on after. So you're going to lock, and then you're going to use your barrier repair. It is important, that dry step, because if you do not let it dry, it is a water base, and your matte moisture is going to be a different base, and you will actually get like a balling effect on your skin. So be patient with it and just give it a few minutes to dry before doing that next step. So then we end up with both of our Lumen Acne FX kits. We have one with the BPO, one with the clarifying cleanser. We have our awesome deal going on right now where you can buy these individually and you still will save 20% off during the month of September, which is awesome. If you buy them in a kit, you will save a ton of money. With the 20% off right now, our kits are $103, which is awesome. Each one of these kits is going to last you about 3 months. So you're going to get about 3 months of treatment with all of these products within that. When you go to purchase these online, it's going to give you a quick question, over 30, under 30. If you want to just pick your kit, the over 30 kit is the clarifying cleanser. If you'd prefer to use the hydroxy acids, the under 30 kit is the benzoyl peroxide.
I just sent everybody a message that has the link to the store so you can check out the products there. And I think, sorry to take over for just a second, Jamel, but I think one thing with the questions that we were getting asked about, how should you, adjust your routine, we are offering the free virtual consultations with the estheticians, the PAs, and the nurse practitioners all month long. So they can really help you customize the routine and teach you where to use these or how to use these products together.
That's great. Well, in addition to that, just to kind of go forward with that, we are doing 20% off of our chemical peels in the office. We have microneedling in the office that is great for acne. So that's another procedure that you can get. Pairing your products, it's really important that you have a good, effective regimen at home. 80% of your skin is going to be a result of what you do at home. The other 20% is what we can help you with in the office. Those procedures, those chemical peels are going to give you a really fast kind of jump start on where you are at with your skin. So if you need a little help, then a procedure is a great way to get a start with it and then to start on your regimen. And again, the staff can help you and guide you through what you have and what you want to try, and also help you incorporate different products into this regimen. And that's all I have, Jasmine. So if you want to do your slides and Jasmine, did I lose you?
Oh my gosh, I was talking that whole time. I'm so sorry. I was just saying, yes, if you have any other questions about the Acne products or the Lumen products, feel free to message me. That will keep you anonymous. You can use the chat feature. You're also welcome to unmute yourself, which I obviously don't know how to do, and ask the question. Just know if you do that, then you're not anonymous. So I'll give everybody just a second here to do that and to send that. And as we're doing that, I'm going to stop the share on your screen and start the share on my screen so that I can show them what I have here. Let's see, share screen. I want to stop yours, yes. And I want to start mine. Are you sure? Do you want to continue? Yes. You actually might have to hit stop share for me if you don't mind, Jamel. Okay, there we go.
You got it. Sorry about that.
That's all good. Okay. So sorry, I thought I had all this, so play from the beginning. Okay, so this is our 30 Days of Luxury, the events that we have going on. So this week is, well, ending on Saturday, 10% off our Radius filler, so you can get that online or in office, 20% off the Lumen skincare, 20% off Elta MD sunscreens, 20% off the Skin Pen microneedling, and 20% off Neocutis skincare products. Starting next week, you can see this is also available to take a look at, I think, on our Facebook page. On the next slide, if you want to register for the rest of the events, you can go to our Facebook page, or you can use this link. Unfortunately, you can't copy and paste it. Oops, go back. You can't copy and paste it from here, but I will message everybody with it. Our other Lumen skincare events that we're having on September 15th at 12 o'clock, we're going to talk about the skincare pyramid and all of the product line. On 9/25 at 12 o'clock, we're going to talk about the chemical peels. And then on 9/29 at 3 p.m., we're going to introduce our next set of new products that will contain growth factors. So those are all very exciting, and make sure you register for those. So congrats to our winner, Lisa Parks. Call me at 843-781-6672 to pick up your Acne FX kit of your choice. So you can choose which one you would like. I'm going to stop sharing my screen again just so I can see the comments. And I'm going to send you guys that message with the links for the events. Does anybody else have any additional questions or comments or any of the above? Or Jamel, do you use have you tried any of these products yet?
Yes, I love the clarifying cleanser. That is my favorite cleanser. Used it for years. The matte moisture is a very nice moisturizer. The nighttime acne gel I don't use because I'm on a prescription strength. vitamin A that you can
Mm-hmm.
find in one of our products if you need something a little bit stronger, but it is a really nice option, and my 17-year-old uses that product. So I know that
Oh,
it's
cool.
really effective and great and easy to use. One of the things that happens with younger patients is they're oftentimes given products that are so strong that it leaves them really dry and red, and sometimes the treatment can look worse than the actual breakout. So I love it because it's a very gentle way to treat it, but still really effective, but you don't walk around looking like you're being treated.
Right. Cool. Cool. Very good. All right. Well, if no one else has any questions, thank you guys so much for joining us today. Remember, if you need to rewatch this, we're going to post it on our YouTube channel. If you if you would like to see any of our past recordings, they are all on our YouTube channel, or you can go to our Facebook page and see them there as well. But I hope everyone has a wonderful holiday weekend, and we look forward to for you to join us next week at our other events. Talk to you soon.